Today is the first official day of the reopening of the U.S. federal government. After 40-plus days of the Democrats' collective temper tantrum over the Republicans supposedly refusing to debate the very expiration of Obamacare tax subsidies that the Democrats themselves caused to expire. What are the Democrats obsessed with today? On this first day of the government's reopening, is it Obamacare? Is it those subsidies? No, it's Jeffrey Epstein. House Democrats on the Oversight Committee just released 3 emails from Jeffrey Epstein's estate. The timing was, of course, calculated. They just suffered one of their worst political defeats since last November. They were absolutely crushed in the Schumer shutdown. That's the clear consensus among both Democrat and Republican pundits. And so, desperate to try to erase this humiliating defeat from our collective consciences, they decided to dig up the old bones of Epstein in the form of 3 emails. One email from 2011 showed Epstein writing to Ghislaine Maxwell, quote, "I want you to realize that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. The victim spent hours at my house with him." Another email from 2019 said Trump knew about the girls as he asked Ghislaine to stop. Democrats, of course, as they were orchestrated to do, they were celebrating that. This is it. This is a smoking gun. You see, Trump knew. He knew about the girls. He was with them. Representative Robert Garcia called it proof of a cover-up. And of course, the media, who are Democrats, they're simply the mouthpiece of the Democrat Party, did what they're trained to do as mindless seals. They ran wild with speculation. This was supposed to be their moment. They would turn the aftermath of one of their worst political defeats into a counterpunch. It'll finally take Trump out. But here's where it gets absolutely incredible. The Democrats, as you just saw there, redacted the victim's name in those emails. They blacked it out. They just put victim where her name was supposed to be. Now, why would they do that? That's the question nobody in the legacy media seems to be asking. And of course, because they've been trained not to ask questions that would result in the actual reporting of news. They're only interested in pro-Democrat narratives. And boy, do the Democrats need something like that right now, especially after the fallout from their Schumer shutdown disaster. But this latest desperate attempt at distraction appears to be blowing up in their faces from not just one, but actually 2 different angles. First and foremost, perhaps most embarrassingly, nobody cares. This is a non-issue. It's a non-issue for the vast majority of the country. And he's exactly right. I mean, you list out the priorities and concerns that Americans have, especially after 40-plus days of a government shutdown, from cost of living to affordability, very rising healthcare premiums that Democrats were claiming that was their number one issue of concern. You take those priorities and you'll see Epstein doesn't appear anywhere on that list.